So you're thinking about moving to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and you'd like to know all about the restaurants that we have right here in downtown Myrtle Beach. Well, you are in luck today because in our video, we're gonna give you our top 10 local restaurants right in downtown Myrtle Beach. So stick around, we're getting after it right now. On today's show, it's just gonna be me, Brandon, taking you through and showing you some of those top 10 restaurants. We're gonna be cruising the city, hopping up at tons of different spots. I can't wait to get to it. But I do wanna say, if this is your first time to our channel, please tap the bell for notifications, subscribe below, drop us a comment, and please share a video with a friend. Just so that you can be the first to learn about current market changes right here in Myrtle Beach. Now, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move to Myrtle Beach. So if that's you, whether you're 1 month or 3 years out, please give us a call, send us a text message, shoot us an email, or hop on a live Zoom conference call, all in that description below, so that we can help you make that smooth move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. All right, guys, let's talk number 1 on the list, Winna's Kitchen. This place is definitely not what you would expect to find in the heart of downtown Myrtle Beach, right here in Myrtle Beach, just because it's different. It's not a pancake house. It's not a, multiple item menu, sort through. It's not a drive-through, none of those kinds of things. But what it is simply fantastic in every single item on the limited menu. Open for breakfast and lunch, even a late lunch. Winna's is new and fresh and eclectic. It's right here in the middle of a downtown redevelopment project that's still going on. Now, if you want eggs and bacon or sausage, they have it. With the best grits you'll find anywhere. But it's the specialty items. It's an omelet that's as fluffy as a down pillow. It's a stuffed croissant that'll make you want to cry for joy. It is medium thick pancakes that have a light, crispy outside that are delicious even without the syrup and butter. Best hamburgers anywhere, best shrimp and grits anywhere. Plus they have some pastas and some salads that won't disappoint. Now, Winna's Kitchen is not big on size, but it more than makes up for it in style and in flavor. So if you have a chance, check out our number 1 on the list, Winna's Kitchen, right here in downtown Myrtle Beach. You won't be sorry you did. All right, guys, let's talk Sun City. So Sun City has not been here as long as Winna's Kitchen, although it's many locals' favorites. Number 2 on our list. It bills itself as a Mexican Southwest cantina. Of course, they have, great Mexican food. The chef there, Kerry Bowles, he puts mashed potatoes in their very own Sun City burrito. So don't knock it until you try it. It's great. But yes, he doesn't, tend to brag. We'll brag on him. His quesadillas, his burritos, his appetizers, his tacos, all of them are delicious. Now, the place, the food, and the people are colorful and fun. But the margaritas have widely been proclaimed by many locals as the best at the beach. So if you have a chance to try one, give it a shot. Now, the place isn't a big place. There's a lot of the times, I'd imagine more often than not, there's birthday parties going on, celebrations that are taking up at least a third of the seats. So service might be a little slower as, it's a smaller kitchen. But don't worry, they'll always have a place for you at the bar, they'll always have a table for you. But it's worth the wait for this rare find here at Sun City, especially for your night out. It would not be a waste. Give it a shot. If you got to wait a little bit, no big deal. The food's well worth it. All right, guys, we're standing right outside of Sun City. I don't know if you can see it there, Sun City Café, right behind me. And I'll kind of do a zoom around so you can see some of the area here. See the businesses across the street. Sun City. All right, guys, we're on to number 3. It is the Sea Captain's House Restaurant. Now, the first two places that we took you to were basically hole-in-the-wall places, as not everyone knows about those places. But Sea Captain's House Restaurant has been here for nearly half a century and is an oceanfront staple. And while there's almost always a wait for a dinner table during the summertime at the Sea Captain's House Restaurant, the outside bar and the host always do a good job of keeping you comfortable while you wait. Of course, the oceanfront breezes and the view adds to that comfort as well. The seafood, the appetizers, the desserts, and the drinks are all special at Sea Captain's. There is plenty to choose from, and they also have steaks and sandwiches, plus a child's menu that will pretty much please anyone's taste. Now, what a lot of people don't know about Sea Captain's House Restaurant is that they have a breakfast and a lunch. They're open for breakfast and lunch, and it's oftentimes not nearly as busy if you go during breakfast and lunch. And I will say that they have a breakfast buffet that's one of the best on the beach. It includes shrimp and grits, and they have sandwiches and small plates at lunch that are reasonably priced and that get you a great ocean view. So if you have a chance to check out the Sea Captain's House Restaurant, please check it out. You won't regret it. All right, guys, we are heading to New York Prime, one of the best kept secrets per se. Hold one second for me.
Then the destination is on your right.
This is New York Prime. All right, guys, number 4 on the list is New York Prime. You don't think of downtown Myrtle Beach as the place for fine dining, but the absolute best fine dining here on the beach is hidden away right at 28th Avenue North, just a few steps off of Ocean Boulevard. Now, for steaks, New York Prime is absolutely the best. They have these special ovens that sear and lock in flavor. It's the best steak on the beach, like literally like no one else on the beach. It is expensive, but their food, their service, their atmosphere are well worth the price if you want to go on that perfect date, that special occasion, or just some of the best food that you've ever had. Now, they do have a few seafood dishes that rival their steaks, and their side dishes are delicious and big enough to share with the entire table. Their desserts, let's just say that they have a chocolate cake that will serve at least 4, and it is a night out all by itself. So dress up and come celebrate living at the beach at New York Prime. If you're looking for that atmosphere here at the beach, that is, you know, Frank Sinatra, it is a night on the town, it is classy, it is classic per se, then look no further than New York Prime. Again, it is phenomenal food, great atmosphere, great service, you know, wonderful staff. You can look to have a great time here at New York Prime. It's over here, right here towards my, hold on, let's get it in the shot. There we go, that's New York Prime right there behind me, and it's hidden away right here off of 28th Avenue. It's just up from Ocean Boulevard where all the fun and excitement is, but if you don't know about this one, you'll miss it. Now, if you're enjoying our top 10 series on the best restaurants here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, please tap the bell for notifications, you know, hit the subscribe button, and so that way you can stay up to date on the latest market changes in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you want to stay current on what's going on in real estate, if you want to know the city and learn about living in Myrtle Beach, please subscribe to our channel. And don't hesitate, if you're considering making a move here in the next 1 month to 3 years, please send us a text message, shoot us an email, you know, schedule a live Zoom call, you know, just get in contact with us so that we can help you, because we help people like you all the time with emails and text and calls, all about with questions about moving here. You know, we specialize in helping people relocate to the Myrtle Beach area. So we are willing and able to help you answer any questions that you might have, so that way you can have a smooth move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Just behind me here, we have the number 5 on our list, Magnolia's at 26. Just a couple of blocks over from one of the fanciest restaurants here at the beach is some good old country food right here at Magnolia's at 26. Now, Bobby Anderson and his family have been feeding people for many years here in the Myrtle Beach area with vegetables grown right off the Anderson family farm just 30 miles inland. Fresh green beans, butter beans, filled peas, fried okra, fresh squash. I can't hardly keep my mouth from watering thinking about that food on the buffet in there. So good. From fried chicken bog to fried chicken to meatloaf to chicken pot pie, there are always a few meats and vegetables on the buffet, as well as rice, potatoes, biscuits, and cornbread. Now there's fresh strawberries in season, and if you can't get them in season, you might find them heaped right on top of a fresh dessert right there on the buffet, or served with soft serve ice cream. Sweet tea's available, sweet tea that will make you smack your lips so good. And for those of you that don't like the sugar rush, there of course is unsweet tea and other drink options. Now they change up the buffet a little every day, but since they're almost always open for 3 meals a day, you pretty much can't go wrong anytime, day or night, at Magnolia's. Like your mama made it, only better. Well, guys, as you can quickly see behind me, this restaurant has no strangers. If you look around just behind me, it is full. And Magnolia's is wonderful food. You don't want to miss it. Country cooking at its finest, grown right off the farm. Take a look at that buffet. All right, ma'am, so how was your experience over at Magnolia's at 26th?
We had an awesome dinner.
Awesome dinner. And did I hear
And a
you...
breakfast.
And breakfast. So you ate there more than once?
Yes.
Wonderful. And how was your experience? Was the staff friendly?
Oh, yeah. It was beautiful. I mean, everybody was nice, and food was fresh and very good.
Wonderful. And would you recommend it to your friends and family?
Yes, I would.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so let's talk number 6 on the list, just down Highway 17, a little south of 20th Avenue, south in Myrtle Beach, is another local's favorite, E Noodles. Now, it's officially labeled a Thai restaurant, but it has some Asian noodle and fried rice dishes that have a variety of Asian influences. The main thing that you need to know is that it's great food at a reasonable price. You can make a meal out of appetizers, mixing together shrimp spring rolls, pot stickers, or shrimp and vegetable tempura and others, which is something that many people like to do. Now, besides the many noodle and rice dishes, there are plenty of chicken, pork, fish, and shrimp dishes on the menu to choose from that you will love. So, E Noodles, again, is a small but bright and clean restaurant, and you may be glad to know that they have a full bar with some pretty interesting drinks and beer. Now, they're open for lunch and for dinner, so there are plenty of time for you to eat in or take out a special dish from this Asian delight. We're standing right outside of number 7 on the list. It is Dirty Don's Oyster Bar and Grill. Now, Dirty Don's has been feeding locals and tourists in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for at least 25 years. And the original location here on 21st Avenue in Myrtle Beach is still the best of the 3 locations. Now, it's not a big place, but it does have some outside seating, as you can see, and sometimes some outside entertainment, which does expand its seating capacity. Busy in the summertime, many of us locals are more likely to go there in the off season. But since it's open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m., you can usually find a not too busy time at some point throughout the year. Now, from the name and the decorative theme inside, you can easily tell this is a seafood restaurant. Here we are, number 8 on the list. It is Dagwood's Deli. Now, since 1988, Dagwood's Deli has been feeding locals on 10th Avenue North, also known as Joe White Avenue, just a couple of blocks up from the Atlantic Ocean. Now, Dagwood's double dips at night with its attached bar known as Bumstead's Bar and Grill. Now, between the two of them, there are tons of TVs and tons of good food. Dagwood's also has a couple other larger locations off Highway 17 over in North Myrtle Beach and in Surfside Beach. But my favorite has to be the one here right downtown Myrtle Beach. Like most delis, Dagwood's has lots of deli sandwiches, plus homemade potato chips, potato salad, and pasta salad. And their sandwiches, like the ones Dagwood made in the old common strip, are big time sandwiches. They're often shared because they're so large. They have a really big menu. Most locals have a favorite from one of their specialty sandwiches, such as the Hail Mary Dipper, the Beach Boy, the Rebel Reuben, or even the Oriental Shrimp Philly. If you can put it in a sandwich, they've got it on the menu. So be sure to check out Dagwood's Deli when you make your move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. On the southeast corner of 17th Avenue North and Highway 17 in Myrtle Beach is a little piece of Europe known as Café Old Vienna. German and Austrian beer, food, and incredible desserts that will make you sing along when the occasional accordion player breaks into Edelweiss. Now, the soup, a daily special, is so good that a friend of mine once told me if Café Old Vienna made cream of cardboard soup, well, I'd get it and it would be wonderful. They have bratwurst, knockwurst, all kinds of schnitzels, potato pancakes, sauerkraut, Viennese, goulash, chicken cordon bleu, and several fish dishes, and lots more that will give you plenty of authentic and creative dishes to choose from. Now, the owners, Werner and Martine, are Austrian-born and have created a very warm and attractive Austrian atmosphere inside of Old Café Vienna. And outside, they even have a covered beer garden where your pet dog is welcome to join the festivities. You can see that over towards my right over here. So it's a refreshing alternative to our many seafood, pizza, and fast food choices. Café Old Vienna is often busy, especially around Oktoberfest time. But a late lunch is always an option. And if you have a little bit of a wait, just enjoy a German or Austrian beer and just about anything else at the bar while you wait. The name says it all. If you like Southern food in big supply, then you are in the right place with Big Mike's Soul Food. Now, it's just west of Highway 17 on 16th Avenue North. Big Mike's is owned by chef and city councilman Mike Chestnut. Now, Mike and wife Maxine, son Michael, and many other longtime co-worker friends and family put out some great food that includes fried chicken, baked chicken, meatloaf, cabbage, cornbread, collard greens, filled peas, rice and gravy, and other Southern staples as part of the Big Mike's Plate or Little Mike's Plate that's offered here daily. Now, besides these meat and three plates, they also have sandwiches and other menu items like fish and grits or even a shrimp basket with fries. Now, Big Mike's is not fancy and not large, but there are always plenty of soulful food at lunch and dinner at Big Mike's Soul Food Restaurant. All right, guys, so we are here outside of Big Mike's Soul Food.
Big Mike's.
Right here, downtown Myrtle Beach. I have a lovely crowd of people that enjoy the food, and they're going to talk just a little bit about why they like Big Mike's.
Hey, we're all the way from Maryland, and we're not here for no reason. We're here for Big Mike's. Soul food the way your mama made it. That's his slogan.
That's what the shirt says.
Look at the shirt. There you go.
And my wife and I come down here from Maryland for a month, and we eat here 3 times a week.
Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate
What are
it.
you doing here? What about this guy here? What are you doing here, Big Mike's?
We're from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ohio!
Get out, man. Come on.
This is our first time.
Uh-oh.
We have been coming here every year for the last 20 years, and we have been disappointed in other places. We've
Okay.
tried everywhere. So this is our first place we're going to try this year.
Let me tell you what. You'll like it. You'll drive down from Cincinnati to eat Big Mike's, guaranteed.
Well, thank you guys so much. You guys take care.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna take you outside of a spot here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right here near the water, east of Business 17. This place is called Grand Strand Brewing Company. It's a happening little spot right outside. There's a fountain, tables. It's a sports bar. Check it out. It's live and popping.